eating the right amount of calories to reach your goals. If you've been dieting a long time, do you incorporate diet breaks to allow you to rebalance your hormones? This one I talked about earlier. This can make a massive, massive, massive difference if you've been constantly on a diet. You might have low testosterone. You might have other hormonal issues that are affecting you, and if you're dieting consistently and have never actually allowed yourself a break, that's going to impact your hormones and make them worse. So maybe sometimes just going back to a maintenance phase, understanding what your exact maintenance is, you will not put on weight, your hormones will actually get into balance again, and then you can you're sharpening the axe so that when you move forward again, you can start chopping away at them big results moving forward. Are you eating enough protein is a major, major factor. That's especially as we get older. I'll show you more on that in a minute. And is your digestion optimal? So imagine you're eating everything that has been measured correctly and you think is all your essential nutrients, but you have a gut issue you're unaware of. And then that means that your body's not absorbing everything that you're eating. Of course, then your body's not able to get the nutrition, the essential nutrition that you thought it was going to get. And that could be throwing off your progress. Finding the balance, time to cook the healthier choices. That's what most of us face. If you're able to do that, that's totally fine. But convenience foods come into effect quite a lot. Lucky enough, we have a lot of zero-calorie options for drinks so that we can eliminate calories in soft drinks. Yes, some of you might have heard that that's bad, but science is still yet to prove 100% whether it is or not. But that's a personal choice. I use them. You can use, of course, you can still eat junk food if it's managed within your calories, but I suggest only 20 to 30% of your intake should be junk food so that you do manage to get all your essential nutrients. So knowing your calories, you can use a calorie calculator, right? But what I'm going to tell you here is the absolute truth right now. Most calorie calculators will only work for the average person because most people have been on a diet before and they have metabolic adaptation. So where their actual amount of calories they need to lose weight is not exactly where it should be. If you want to do the equation, by all means, I do use the Muller equation for giving me guidelines, but most of the time it's only to give guidelines, and then there's always changes have to be made. So where it says 196 by your sex, females equals 0, that's what you put in there for 196 by whatever number, males equals 1. If LBM equals lean body mass, FM equals fat mass. So you can go through the calculation, but ultimately it's about understanding where your maintenance currently really is at. Use this equation if you like, and what it should be at. Here's the fat charts to give you a guideline. You can go back into this and then try to understand your body fat percentage and use that calculator. So what I want to help you understand here is when you're trying to get in shape, the components of daily energy expenditure. So if you're 100% here, that's maintenance. So if your calories match all of these items together, that's your maintenance calories. If it's less than that, it's your calorie deficit. If it's more than that, it's calorie surplus. The calorie surplus is to build muscle. The calorie deficit is to lose body fat. So what is contributing to your overall daily expenditure? NEAT. So what this is, as you can see here, fidgeting, your daily steps, your hours awake, movement your body makes naturally during the day. This is why trying to increase your step count daily can make a massive impact on your progress. Exercise itself is only 5%. So exercise, even if you get everything correct in the gym, and you need to maximize your nutrition and your recovery to make sure that you get the best out of that. And then we have the thermic effect of food. So the thermic effect of food is where you would eat more protein. So as your body burns more calories at rest, also it'll help your metabolism and help you recover faster. So again, look at this afterwards. Maybe this will give you a good idea of where you're at. So protein, as we get older, we need to be very careful. If you're at maintenance calories or on surplus calories, this is the amount of protein you need per age group per kilogram of lean body mass. So to get that in pounds, you multiply it by 2.2. So obviously, if you're in a calorie deficit, you need more protein per kilogram of lean body mass. As you can see, as we get older, We need more protein to maintain as much muscle as possible so we have a healthier metabolism. So this is one of my clients over 6 months, 50 pounds down. This is what progress to lose 50 pounds over 6 months looks like. It's not a straight line. You can see it hits a little dip, and then the body rebounds, the body fights back, and then they go into another bit of a dip again, rebounds, fight back, and this happens consistently. And it's important to know that this is where you manipulate your training intensity. This is where you manipulate your calories, maybe the timing, maybe the amount. This might be something to do with sleep. It might be something to do with, stress. It could be stress management. There's multiple factors that are included in this. And this way, accountability, rather than trying to go through formulas that only work for the average person most of the time, really makes a difference. And that's what I do for my clients. I take all the science and the guesswork out of it. And that's how to get lines like this. It's not straight, it's consistent, 50 pounds over 6 months. If you want me to look at your stats and understand where you're at, how you've been, if you've got your stats for the last few months, we can look at that, and then I can maybe guide you in the next steps. You can book in a call. It's on my website, peakperformanceexecutive.com. I hope that answers your question. Anybody else?